Oh, my freaking God. I'll tell you guys all about it. I slept like, I don't know, 16 hours. It felt pretty good, but I'm also like, oh, God, I just slept 16 hours. That used to be when I partied.
This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
This funk dad goes out to the people that are going under the speed limit in Florida. You think you're so responsible. You think you're so cool. Like, hey, look at us. We're not going over the speed limit. But you're just as dangerous. Man, funk that. All right, let's get this show going.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Last night was utterly ridiculous. I got really stoned, and I was supposed to meet up with some I'll talk about these canceled plans I had, but I was supposed to meet up with some friends yesterday, and that got canceled. And then I just was like having a panic attack, and I literally laid in bed in some form from 7 p.m. all the way to 10 a.m. this morning, and I don't think it's healthy. I once worked with one of the many radio hosts I worked with. I'm not going to say who. But there would be times he would crash. You would not hear from him for 16 hours, and he just was so burnt out from doing radio. And to me, that was me last night. I was just like, oh my God. I don't know. I'm okay, man. I got a lot of stuff to get to that I'm just kind of like putting off on my prep. And like I do a Google Docs of all the topics we have, and sometimes I neglect it, and it gets old seeing this. So let's go through it. All right. First of all, I was listening to an old radio show from 2004, that's what I do. And they were talking about how popular back then grinding was, when you would grind on a girl at a high school dance. And even the early 2010 high school graduation class knows about that. And the teachers would look around, pretending they didn't know what they were seeing. That doesn't happen anymore. I think a lot of these school dances, kids are just on their phone. Us, we were running trains. Literally. It's true. We were actually running trains. Not like the actual choo-choo train and not the, you know what I mean? But it was like one guy was in front. It was like a sandwich, man. And you're like, oh my God, if only your father saw this. He's at home watching college football with Tim Tebow, and you're just getting a train ran on you. Yeah, daughter of the year. if it was just because rap music back then was so sexual, but it was like skanky, man. It was bad. I'm getting sick of Facebook limiting my business. So Mark Zuckerberg gets to be the billionaire who has all the power. And yes, I post my show once a day. And okay, my posts about my podcast don't get any comments or likes. Everybody loves throwing it in my face. Well, guess what? I still get views. And if that's your one critique of my stuff, you lost. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I need to make those posts for my company. And there's just this thing that they're going, oh, you can't post this. You're limited to so many posts. So what I have to do is upload the video or whatever, or the picture through Instagram and then share it, because that's the way to get around it. But it's like, what do you care? I'm not posting the same captions. I mean, hopefully, because it'll say something like the word spam. I'm like, happy hour's not spam. That's insulting to my show. I've been thinking about it. For the longest time growing up in a very patriotic era, which was right after 9/11, everybody was like, oh my God, America's so patriotic. America's so great. I love America. And America loves me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's how this works. And I'll tell you how this works. We have now become a third world country. We have car crashes taking people's lives in Ybor City. We have shootings in bad neighborhoods. If you don't think that we are in another world of a country, you're wrong. And I don't even know if it's necessarily because of Trump. It's just we don't live in a good country. Now all the MAGA is going to go, no, well then leave America then. I didn't vote. I don't care. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the hemp ban is the latest example. Another example of America being a third world country is the fact that in Tampa Bay, I don't know what it's like in all of the other cities we're listening, Cleveland, Rochester, Chicago, Milwaukee, blah, 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 Fresno, the most important one, because we're on the radio there. But you know what I mean. I don't know how the rest of the world is, but I do know in Tampa Bay, we have these e-scooters and we have these e-bikes. And people just clog up the freaking road with it. And at least once or twice a day, somebody dies from being on these things. And I've never got into a whole thing where it's like, oh, you shouldn't be on the sidewalk. First of all, no one really walks anymore. But second of all, you got to be in the middle of the road where there's cars that aren't paying attention. Real freaking smart, Florida. Mm-hmm. And I just think people just think that they're going to live forever. There's a weird concept where it's like, oh, it wouldn't happen to me. But then you deal with Joe Schmo in Texas, or not Texas, I don't know why I said Texas, in Largo, Florida, who's drunk. And the rules don't apply to him because he's a deadbeat loser. I'm just thinking that you're stereotypical Largo, Florida man. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hot Topic.
Oh, that was a hot topic. I meant the press. Oh, this. All right. I hear you.
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox, only on Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
So I usually don't post many pictures of myself. I did post one, though. About my cat, Luna. So I'll admit, it's gone a lot better, and it wasn't really my fault, but I was having a roach problem in my apartment. Most people would not want to admit to that, but I'm okay with it. So the last few weeks, every Wednesday, I was getting my place roach bombed, and I would bring Luna over for the night. And go to Ryan Hoppe Radio on social media and see the picture of me and Luna at a red light. as she is meowing over and over again. Oh, is she not a happy cat? She's got many different personalities, but she's in a bad mood. She's in a bad mood. One of the comments says, that is not a happy cat. Another comment says, my cat does the same thing when we go to the vet. It is so funny when a cat tries to be grumpy. You're like, you're cute. Shut up. I'm not intimidated by you. I think there's nothing more of I don't want to say a waste of money because it's a necessity, but there is no other way to just go through your paycheck than when you have to get an oil change. My oil right now is at 10%. And I've been ignoring it a little bit. I hate when you check in on it and it's at like 20% and you're like, oh, I got to get an oil change soon. And you got to go and you just want to get the normal oil. And you're like, do you want to get the synthetic oil that's $35 more? No. That was just something I wanted to get off my chest. This is a funny story. Okay. So I go to Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Bee for Buddha. Over there in Largo. It's a kava bar. And sometimes I'm in my car, I literally, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get the munchies. So there's like a mobile next door, one of those one of those gas stations that has overpriced bags of chips. It was like $3.99 for like just a normal bag of Doritos. I was like, I'm good. But I went over there and I was walking around. And when I first walked in, there was a guy buying cigarettes who was talking to the guy behind the counter, this like Indian guy. And I know people say, oh, you never notice, or people say you're hard to ignore. I'm sure he thought you were in there. That's what my friend said. But I don't think he did. So I'm really stoned. So I'm looking around like what I want, blah, blah, blah. And it was really nothing that was like, oh my God, I need this. Like there wasn't like Starburst jelly beans or like those nerd gummies. So I'm looking around and stacked in the food when you got the munchies. Because when you have some money to spend and you have the munchies, you're like, do I want to spend $12 for 3 bags of chips or go to Wawa and get a hoagie? I'll go with the second answer. I'll spare you guys me going, hoagie! Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I get up to leave and I'm just kind of looking around. And I do that thing where you look back and I see the guy through the window behind the counter as I'm in the parking lot. And I think he thought I shoplifted. And I was back at the kava bar and I told this story. I'm like, oh, the guy was looking at me. And my friend was like, oh, yeah, I think that was because he thought you shoplifted. I was like, oh, yeah. I definitely have shoplift vibe in the way that like, my face, because I'm always in a panic attack and worried that they're probably thinking like, man, this kid shoplifting. And what's funny about Largo, Florida, is there are some homeless that are decked out, man. They're so cool. The other day I think it sounded like POD, one of those bands. And I'm walking into Collins Southeast Botanicals. And I'm like, where the hell is that music coming from? And there was a homeless guy that had like a grocery cart and he had music attached to it and there was like flashing lights. And I'm like, if you're going to be homeless in Florida, that's the way to do it. The other thing I do after I go to Southeast Botanicals, when I do have the munchies, I do this thing that's known as going to racetrack. Now, for people in other cities that maybe don't have TRAC racetrack, it's a convenience store. It's like a Wawa Light. I personally think it's better than 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven kind of skinks me a little bit. But although they do have good taquitos, and wings, I guess they're okay. And I've had a lot of memories of buying Rhino pills there when I was getting laid. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I go to racetrack and they have a frozen yogurt, like little whole area. They got cookies and cream. They got sugar cookie flavor. They got vanilla. They got strawberry shortcake. They got it all. And then they got like a little area. It's almost like a salad bar, but it's not a salad bar. It's just that of candy. And you know what? I'm going to teach you guys. If you guys ever want to get a lot of sugar for like $5.35, because they don't weigh it. What you do, and I saw this guy from New York with his accent. I can't even do the accent, but I'll try. He was like, man, you're never too old to learn something. That's not a New York accent. But this old guy, looked like he came from the Bronx. He was watching me. I scoop the gummy bears. And I scoop the nerds to the bottom of the cup. And then what I do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is I put all the ice cream on top. So then when you have your spoon and you go to dig, because I will make it so that it is overflowing, not with the candy, but with the ice cream. Like everybody's always got to make a comment there. They're like, wow, that's a lot of frozen yogurt. You sure you're going to be able to fill that? But what you do is you grab the spoon and you put it in there, and then you get like 3 of the different ice creams and the nerds and gummy bears. Oh my God! I may love sex, but that's up there as well. Something else that's been funny. I'll admit, I sometimes post my Happy Hour podcast when I'm at a red light. I will then wait for the next red light. But I will share it on an Instagram story or a Snapchat, because once I leave where I record at, it's up within 15 minutes, and I just want to get it out there. I want to entertain you guys. I want to get it out there or whatever. And there's a few times people will honk at me. But what's funny, here's what's funny about the honks. It cracks me up every time. What makes me laugh is these people will honk for like 4 seconds when the light turned green for a half a second. And then I wave my hand, I'm like, sorry. And then I speed up. And then they don't speed up. You can wait then. If you have nowhere to go, but you just want to be a douchebag, then you can wait. Does that make sense? Like if you were in such a hurry, like your wife was about to give birth or your side chick was about to give birth, then I would get it. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. This next topic's really sad. I live in an apartment. One of the main reasons why I don't vote is I don't want my address out there, because my address is from the last time I registered to vote in 2020, and it has my old address. And that's like the one thing people don't have, because I'll get random text messages from numbers. Because when I worked in radio, I used to like be like, yo, text me and I'll give you a link to the tickets for like prizes, which was stupid. A lot of people have my number, and that little talentless little twad known as Dizzy, Gareth Pinheiro from The Bone, gave out my number on air, and all 3 of his fans sent me a text. But what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is everybody has my freaking phone number. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. That's not the number. But you know what people don't have? Is my home address. And I keep it that way. And I take plans in that. So, you know those like apartments where they got kind of like a balcony, but it's to the front of where all... Okay, so like my apartment looks like a 1970s motel, because it was. And it used to have pimps and hoes in the 90s. And now it has lesbian couples. But literally, there's this fascinating thing. I have a balcony to the pool. It's my favorite thing ever. In the back of my house, there's a neighbor that has a balcony that overlooks the road that the apartment is on. And I want to be nice about this, because the wife or girlfriend in this situation is an absolute princess. But they're this Florida couple. They're a blue-collar couple. They're super skinny, and they smoke cigarettes. And they have a kid. And they'll often be outside arguing. He'll be like, you fucking bitch. I hate you. You're a slut. I'm going to call the cops on you. And then the next day, he's all nice to her. And I'm like, is that how much of a loser you are? That you're yelling at a woman? Like, women can be freaking annoying. But you treat them with respect. Because the moment you yell at a woman and the moment you let a woman get you mad, you lost. You know how else I've been losing recently? So I have over 90,000 views on YouTube in the last month and 25,000 listens to my podcast on all the platforms. We're doing well. I just don't want to peak here. I want to keep going. Spread the word. Whatever. That's not the point. But what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is I can't get views for crap on TikTok. And what cracks me up about it is the fact that I'm just giving opinions. So heaven forbid anyone give an opinion about Jimmy Kimmel, about Donald Trump. Because now I feel like Jimmy Kimmel where I'm getting censored. I literally did a rant talking about this hemp ban, and I got silenced, and I got my account struck with the first strike. There you go. Because I talked about weed on TikTok. This censorship in this world is getting scary. And I know if you're just an average listener and you're not a content creator, that it probably doesn't really affect you or whatever. But you just know this is not good. And they deleted it because of integrity and facts. Pretty much saying that an alleged pedophile is taking away hemp from us being Trump. It's funny. I have this weird thing. Let me know. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Please let me know if you have this. I have this obsession with having as many black socks ready as possible. So I have about 10 or 11 black socks. And sometimes when I sleep over at a girl's house, I'll bring 2 socks because I'm one for the next morning or whatever. And I'll sometimes forget to get the socks. So sometimes when they do laundry, they're like, hey, you left your socks. But I'm going to probably ask for more black socks for Christmas, which first of all, I never thought I would get to a point where I would want more black socks. But second of all, we have gotten to a point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, where I am obsessed with having as many black socks as possible. So if I have 2 or 3 that I've used in 2 days, because I have a washer and dryer at my apartment, I will literally immediately wash it and dry it and try to always have at least 6 or 7 black socks and have at least 10 or 11 underwear in my drawer. It's my obsession. I think it's sometimes I have a little bit of OCD, like not much, but I think just a tad bit. So this has happened to me multiple times. So if the person that I'm talking about listens to this, it's not just you. But man, we live in the frickin' era of canceling plans. I was supposed to get sushi with somebody I knew, and like every time the date's there, it's like, oh, I can't do it. I'm like, okay. What about next week? Oh yeah, we'll do it then. Next week. Oh, I can't do it. And it's just gotten to a point, I've had that and other plans canceled on me. It's like, I don't want any friends anymore. I'm good. We're in the era, I can't even imagine boomers canceling plans. We're in this era where people are just, all they do is think about themselves. And that's fine. I don't care. I do care because I wrote it down as a topic. But I used to never get why older people were like, I don't want as many friends or whatever. It's so overrated because you are pretty much at the helm of them being nice to you. Because if being a friend is a two-way street, and sometimes it feels like I'm doing all the work. And that drives me nuts. So last night, Friday was a weird day for this, for these concerts I'm going to. So first of all, I got tickets to Juvenile. Slow motion for me. And then the song, Rodeo. I like me some Juvenile. And he's getting older. So I saw that he was going to be performing at Janice Live. on like December 5th. And I did one of those prepayment plans to get the tickets through Klarna. He's 50 years old. She's got hopefully 50 more years. But I was so excited to see him December 5th. Did I say January? I went to see him December 5th. And it was so funny. Oh my God. It was great. I get this email that says, Juvenile has been rescheduled for January 22nd. And I'm like, oh, God, that's fine. It's just, I wanted to see him sooner. But I went, hey, at least I get to see him. Because I got this alert. Mm-hmm. The King of the South tour, which was going to be at Amalie Arena. And it was going to have Yin Yang Twins, Paul Walker, let me know, Sitting Sideways. Yeah. That concert got completely canceled. I don't know if nobody was buying tickets, and I was going to be the only one that sees the salt-shaking Yin Yang Twins. But I was genuinely sad when I saw that concert got canceled. But I got a refund of like $20 because I did the payments plan, which that's the one plus about when you pay in full. If you're a Gen X millennial with money, is the fact that you get more money back. But I'm making okay money. I'm getting by, but I can't afford to buy concert tickets fully. I want to talk to you guys about this business called, all right, I don't want to get sued. So let me think about this. There is this business called, I'll just say, this is a business called the Six Shops. And the Six Shops is an area, let me do it properly. I got to figure out how to say this. I don't want to get myself in trouble. More about our total consulting. A body wrap is a spa treatment aimed at enhancing skin health and appearance. It serves multiple purposes such as detoxifying the body, shedding excess fluids and fat, and removing dead skin. Body wraps come in various formulations tailored to individual skin types. And it's an aromatherapy building. And on the attendance page, it's a bunch of women in lingerie looking like they're either going to a sex party or they're going to Eyes Wide Shut or some sex club. Or they're going to a steakhouse hoping a sugar daddy buys their dinner. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's for the aromatherapy. Everybody going to the Six Shops, the 4 locations in Pinellas County. Oh, yeah. Aromatherapy. Ah! That's all I'm going to say. I had a friend at a coffee bar bring it up. They're like, you ever heard about the Six Shops? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, they do this. I'm like, I go, what does the Six Shops do that's so different than other aromatherapy? He goes, well, first of all, I unbuckle my pants and then what else happens? And then how do you feel after it's all done? And then what happens after? Oh, you pull up your pants and leave? For the aromatherapy. Mm-hmm. If it's aromatherapy, why is there so much lube and Kleenex? Mm-hmm.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Happy RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah! Here is Mrs. Jones remix by Lil Rock Plays.
Now she'll go her way, and I'll go mine. Tomorrow we'll meet the same time. One more time. Let's go.
You say you got a man, but what that got to do with me? As long as you straight up with me, I don't give a damn who you see. But when I'm back in town, just spend some time with me whenever your man is not around. Let me be the one that'll hold you down whenever your man is not around. Let me be the one that'll hold you down, hold you down. I'll be the one that'll turn your frowns around. Cause you can be yourself with me, no need for frontin' and sucking in your stomach. No need for sucking your stomach, knowing damn well you can't breathe. Loosen up just a little bit, I'm the one you need to chill with. When you need you some of that real, ooh, wait till you see mine. Later we'll talk about it. After the first time, you might not wanna be without it. It's a reason you cheating on it. Compare him to me, I doubt it. I'm Don Blazes, we can go somewhere private and see about it. Even though that we know it's wrong, we know that this feel is strong. On the low, we can get this on if you be my Mrs. Jones. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. I can tell you what you missing. You miss them hugs and kisses. You miss excitement at night, and you miss excitement at night. And girl, you don't feel the same. And he's steady tripping, ain't he? Tripping, ain't he? Tripping, ain't he? And I'm gon' simply change it. See, I can taste your cherry pie before I slide inside. See, I miss Jones them cause they lonely and they decent time. I read between them lines. I see that you be crying cause he ain't even trying, so I'm the one to ease your mind. Girl, you ain't fooling me. Your man ain't who he used to be. And plus, girl, he ain't cool as me. Filthy rich as you can treat. You just like the Queen of England. So when you're ready for some freaking, you ain't gotta leave him. You can be my Mrs. Jones. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep it on the low.
Let's get busy, baby. Take it off. Make it wiggle when you walk. Neighbors gonna call the law, cause I'm about to break you off. Got kids, lock them out. Send them out with your spouse. Make it rock when it's off. Wanna see you cry a while. Me and you, let's have a ball. Make it hot like Arkansas. Snatch the phone out the wall. Let me see that monkey paw. Tip it low, ride it slow. On the bed, on the floor. Up and down, there we go. Round and round, yeah, you know. Breathing like some animal. Find the camera, strike a pose. Girl, let's take a lot of those. When we done, take some more. I know you tired of creeping, but now you know you cheating. But you with me because you like the way that yeah is eating. You know it feels good, but we both know it's wrong. This what it is, girl. To my Mrs. Jones.
Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B for Buddha. And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, he'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. It comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I go out there. WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There's Hammer and Hank. He now has his own podcast feed. So along with the podcast playlist on Spotify and on my podcast feed, HAMMERIN Hank Show. Hammer and Hank. You know what I mean? A jelly, a bean.
And now, back to the Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Welcome to Hoppy
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Hoppy Hour!
It's me, Ryan, Hoppy.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn it up, it's Hoppy Hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth and wine. Mike's hot, Hoppy speaks what's on his mind. Nepotism's thrown, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut.
Talents on vacation, they just staking what's corrupt. Hoppy's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiotic.
They are fake.
It's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens. Welcome to Kardashian News. Kardashian News. Where the truth gets aired. Hoppy breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smiles, fake lives. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required. It's Kardashian News. Kardashian News. Where the truth gets aired. Hoppy breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smiles, fake lives. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required. It's Kardashian News. Diamond studded lies, selling dreams to the broke. Gold plated, nothing society inside joke. Hoppy ain't scared, man, he roasting them raw.
I'm never scared.
Babies flexing like they rewrote the law. Surgical precision, every word's a slice. Hypocrisy exposed under studio lights. Instagram filters, they mask the truth. Hoppy's here to school them. Welcome to the booth. Yeah, Hoppy's got no leash, no chain.
There you go. I have no leash and no chain. That's a weird line. I don't know what that means, but here we go.
Kim Kardashian is doing more than amazing. The reality star's clothing company Skims raised $225 million in new financing, now valuing the brand at $5 billion.
It's gotta be nice. You know, you start a company and you make money.
With Kim sharing in a statement, today's announcement validates the hard work of our incredible team and partners who have helped us reach this exciting new chapter, becoming a global omni-channel retail brand.
Good job, baby!
Skims, which currently has 18 locations nationally, in addition to its online store, plans to use some of those funds to expand internationally.
Wow.
The round was led by Goldman Sachs Alternatives, the investing arm of the banking company, which previously invested in...
All right, so there you go. If I'm born, you're born.
I felt so safe and comfortable.
How Kylie Jenner helped Khloe Kardashian amid Tristan Thompson's cheating scandal.
That was a weird time. Because Kylie Jenner's helping her out because it was her friend, the bust down, unknown as Jordan Woods, that was only giving her mouth hugs.
On the November 12th episode of her Chloe in Wonderland podcast, which features Kylie as a guest, the Kardashian star eloquently describes the way her youngest sister played a role in helping her through the NBA player's past paternity drama. Chloe, who shares kids True and Tatum with Tristan, tells listeners,
Kylie is really one of the main reasons why I felt so safe and comfortable having Tatum. Because Kylie was like, come on. Air is 6 months older than Tatum.
And Kylie, who shares son Air and daughter Stormy with ex Travis Scott, proved to be the ultimate shoulder to lean on for Chloe, who also dealt with Tristan's alleged infidelity while...
Alleged? If it was alleged, they wouldn't be mad about it. Shut up!
Preparing to give birth to True in 2018.
All right, I've had enough. Alleged. No, he did it! God, it is stupid. So stupid. Kylie says she's the happiest she's ever been. Oh, you know what I should do? Probably unmute Instagram. Right here.
Urban happier.
I love that.
Thank you.
And what makes you so happy?
Had a great orgasm last night.
Yeah. Just all the stars are aligning?
All the stars are aligning and yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot.
All the stars are aligning because Mercury's in Gatorade. Yeah, right now Mercury's in retrograde and all the basic women are bringing it up.
I think it's just also growing up, I think.
That is.
And finding yourself and
certain things
surrounding yourself with the right people, everything.
There you go. This is... I don't want to sound mean, but it was so deep. I mean, they do like it deep, but that was very thoughtful, very out there.
I mean, I would have negotiated.
All's not fair for Kim Kardashian. The reality star had heated words during the November 13th episode of The Kardashians after learning that her attempt to purchase a Bible her late dad, Robert Kardashian Sr., had gifted to his friend O.J. Simpson,
his friend,
was not coming to fruition.
Oh, that's gotta suck. You have all the money in the world, and you expect everything to happen for you.
I mean, I would have negotiated. I guess I had a little too much faith in humanity.
All right, honey, shut up. Have faith in humanity. Shut up. Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner freak out over Khloe and Kylie's prank.
Okay, I agree.
What is the prank?
Wait, you want to know? It'd be so funny.
If we fart in the face.
Okay, I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Stop.
Yeah.
Tell me now.
Khloe and Kylie serving up some prankster energy on Khloe's podcast, Khloe in Wonderland.
we play games. There's a TikTok trend where like people
Show off your tits.
will call their friend and be like, "Did you mean to post that on Instagram?"
Okay.
And I think it's funny.
But I say
like
that, or
imagine
you
we
say
FaceTime
that.
Kim. We're like, all you say is
Kim would cry.
The sisters tried the joke out on their first victim, Kim, who reacted just as they predicted.
Wait, did you mean to post that on Instagram?
What?
What you just posted?
What did I post?
Well, look on Instagram. I'm just like, you should probably delete that.
What is it? I don't see anything.
That pic of you.
What pic? What pic, Kylie? I don't see anything.
The Skims
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Founder, who's known to nail flawless selfies, was totally caught off guard. But Khloe and Kylie couldn't let her suffer for too long.
Chloe and I have a really good thing going on right now. I'm like,
hell yeah!
Like the real one with her.
We're just kidding. You're on the podcast. And I'm like,
I'm like, what? I was literally just going through my phone. I'm like, what?
Next up was Mama Jerk Chris's
Is it about her connection to, bad people?
turn, and they took it one step further.
Yeah, mess with mom.
Accusing her of sharing a nude.
Well, when you think no one's looking, you do some things that, I wouldn't
She's such a pig.
necessarily walk around like that, except if I was at home.
wait, did you mean to post that on Instagram?
What?
What you just posted on Instagram?
I didn't do anything. What?
That picture of you.
No.
It's like a selfie of you in the mirror, and you're like not clothed.
What?
Ha ha ha.
Show me. Tell me right now and get it down. You've got to be kidding.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, that's awesome. That's freaking great.
No.
It's like a selfie.
This is my anxiety right here.
What? Show me. Tell me right now and get it down. You've got to be kidding.
I bet they're really saggy.
What am I wearing, Kylie? Just be honest with me.
She has no idea because there are pictures like that.
Really quick.
Well, I see your boob.
I'm calling Jen. Gotta go. Bye.
That's awesome.
My mom got
All right, that was great. That was. See? Joe Show on FLZ. That's how you do a real prank call. Mm-hmm. Here's Kim on Radio Andy talking about dating.
Yes. Are you dating right now?
I'm not.
No?
Like, actually not. It's not like a fake, like,
I believe you.
Yeah.
Do you have a hard time meeting guys?
Yeah. No, I just haven't
Has such a high body count. I'm a little embarrassed.
really been open to it while I was like studying for the bar.
Yeah, I'm not open.
And just at a time where I felt like I couldn't really step away from my kids. They really just needed a little bit extra attention, and I couldn't even fathom giving that to someone else at the moment. So I kept on saying, like, as soon as the bar is done, I'll open myself up. And
Bar's done.
I know. But I'm like a little bit stuck in my ways of being comfortable with just like my kids taking over my room and my bed every night, and just the chaos of that.
It's kind of hard to get your rocks off and you got your kids wanting to hang out.
It would be hard to mesh my life with someone right now.
Sooner than later, she'll be getting banged down. Trust me. That's how it always works. It's time for royal family news. Oh, this is going to be so riveting.
Yeah. This the back on. This a bad joint. Static crackle, mic pops, happy hours live. Spitting flames on the Royals, watch them squirm and dive. Prince Andrew creeping, Epstein's ghosts in the air. Royal bloodline dirty, but they acting unfair. Megan playing victim, spotlight a game. Got the crown shook, can't handle the flame. Napo babies flexing, silver spoons in they fists. By Hoppy calling foul, they can't duck from the disc. Hoppy hour truth bombs, hitting the waves. No crowns, no thrones, just a mic in the blaze. Roasting royals, hypocrisy display. Turn the volume up, let the truth cascade. Queen's tea sipping, but the kettle stay hot. Hoppy's throwing shots, royal eagles getting caught. Palace walls crumble from the words that he spoke. Prince Andrew's alibi, nah, that's a joke. Megan preaching kindness, but the script don't align. Hoppy peeping through the curtain, seeing truth in decline. Royal rules ancient, dust on the crown. Hoppy hour breaking chains, burning it down. Static buzz, voices rise, airwaves on fire.
They're on fire. So is my crotch. I'm kidding.
Happy Hot Topic.
856-49 Hoppe.
You got a lovely letter from the king.
Sharon Osbourne shares the heartfelt note King Charles sent to her following Ozzy Osbourne's death. On the November 12th episode of the Osbournes podcast, Sharon, Kelly, and Jack Osbourne are emotional as they reflect on their grief in their first podcast episode since Ozzy's death in July. The family tears up as they discuss the outpouring of love they've received, including a letter from King Charles, which Sharon praises.
He's an amazing person. If he did it for us, he does it for...
He does it for you because you have power. He doesn't do this for everyday Joes.
Many, many, many people.
Sharon, adding that she and her late husband are, quote, royalists, also notes her deep respect for the monarchy. Sharon.
There you go. There's that headline here. 856-49 Hoppe. And then there's this headliner right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
King Charles III is celebrating his 77th birthday. He is ringing
God, I thought he was like 109.
in the occasion at his Highgrove house in Gloucestershire.
What?
On Instagram, Buckingham Palace writes, 77 today. Thank you for the kind words and well wishes on His Majesty's birthday. The King marks his birthday with a series of gun salutes across...
All right, there you go. There's royal family news. Let's get to the celebrity news.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, the Wicked premiere turned into The Bodyguard because Cynthia Erivo was Ariana Grande's Kevin Costner.
Ariana just walking down the yellow carpet, she gets jumped on by this fan. And Cynthia Erivo jumped in so quickly.
Hell yeah! Save your little slutty friend!
I would stop this if security one time just beat the hell out of this guy. They could restrain him, but you can't use excessive force. Really? You don't want a blood-stained yellow brick road carpet, dude.
Taylor Swift dropped the trailer for her new documentary. I came up with...
I gotta skip over this because of copyright. But my documentary is about how I make songs about men because I'm never the problem.
Youngs here that are against billionaires. How you feeling about Taylor Swift?
I just don't like Taylor.
She's so unrelatable.
Thank you.
He's just corny. That's bad news for Taylor if the younger generation ain't like Swifties.
You're saying that honestly because you want it to be true, not because there's any evidence of it.
Evidence? We polled 3 people and 3 out of 3 6 is done.
So it appears Shaun White may have moved on from Nina Dobrev with...
He just seems like a twat.
Brooks Nader.
Oh, hell yeah, bud! Sit on my lap! No, I'm not talking about Shaun White. This Brooks Nader girl. Oh my God! It's hot!
We have a video of them out last night.
Hot, hot, hot!
There's something about Brooks. There are a million women out there trying to become famous, and she's got it.
She's got it, but she is also trying hard to get
So what? Malcolm Gladwell. She is a great example. 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours of thirst traps you're celebrating?
Sydney Sweeney with Scooter Braun.
I don't like Sydney Sweeney anymore. She just skanks me out.
They are riding electric bikes. They went to a little cafe and had lunch.
Riding a bike and drinking wine is dangerous.
You know, you could get a DUI on a bike.
I've almost seen Courtney get a DUI walking. Remember in San Diego? You almost got one?
No.
You know, she has a lot of memories. She doesn't remember. Oh, Courtney. Get your life together. I'm kidding. 856-49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773. Here's the other day at TMZ.
Today on TMZ.
These new emails are crazy. There is evidence that Ghislaine Maxwell whitewashed the relationship between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein.
You don't say Ghislaine, you say Ghislaine!
The allegation that Epstein made in an email to Ghislaine Maxwell is Trump had spent hours at Epstein's house with a 16-year-old.
Epstein said, I want you to realize the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. That means somebody hasn't blown the whistle, and that's Trump.
Photos of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at Kris Jenner's 70th have been deleted. On Sunday in the Commonwealth, it was Remembrance Sunday.
Their Memorial Day.
Their Memorial Day.
If you're them, it's a bad look. They're at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party.
No, if she asked for that to be removed, she's playing chess here because think of who was at that party. Oprah and Bill Gates. Who are we talking about?
Bunch of cramps.
That's Kremlin psychology. I like that.
Tom Bergeron on Dancing with the Stars gave the network a message. Let the whole country vote. LA can't vote.
We can vote, but only for like the first hour of the show.
How are you voting if half the people haven't even danced yet?
Exactly.
Could we do a class action about like how unfair that is?
You think there's a constitutional right to vote for Dancing with the Stars?
I mean,
I got an LA education.
Kayla Nicole is putting rumors to rest that her Halloween costume was dissing Taylor Swift and...
I don't even hear about that dumb broad. Already talked about him. She's stupid. Let's go through our other TMZ headlines. Akon's agent claims that the suspended license was due to a clerical error. That's the most Georgia thing ever. Millie Bobby Brown was seen dressing up as a naughty Santa.
Hi guys, I'm wearing a really understated outfit.
I'm really creeped out because, like, I remember when she was 11, like the character, and 11, and now she's like this hot piece of ass. It's very off-putting.
Hi guys, I'm wearing a really understated outfit. This is our Softy Seamless, and I figured, what better way to go to bed?
God, John Bon Jovi's kid gets a lot of sex from her. And Drake tried.
On a nice Christmas Eve, then in this really cozy, modest, understated outfit. I'm gonna go to set, but toodles. Ho ho ho.
Oh, freaking hot. Jim Avila, the respectable ABC News reporter, died. Let me see here. What do we got here? This is interesting. I always did a thing that Instagram is muted.
Vine is finally back. It's being rebooted. The app is now called Divine.
That's so stupid. I didn't like Vine. It was like the original Instagram. People that may have been too young when it was around or too old in 2013. It was that for 1 year, and you would make Vine videos that were like 6 seconds long.
The former Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey, is funding the project.
Oh, it's going to be woke then.
So right now, Divine is a beta app, and on it,
it is beta.
There's an archive of 150 to 200,000 old Vines from like 60,000.
All right, Ryan Hoppe Vines. Let me see if I can find any other Vines. There was an archive. Ryan Hoppe Vine archive video. I had so many of them. I made it in like 2013. I'll find it later. This is bad radio. This is very boomer radio, like Google things. Scooter Braun almost bought OnlyFans. Cardi B was seen working out a few days after having a kid. Those are the important things. Got to keep those Kegels. Also, Rory and Mel. Rory is this white guy and Mel is this black guy, and they used to be the co-host on the Joe Budden podcast, which I'm indifferent about, but I do listen to. It's like the one hip-hop podcast I like because he's got kind of a radio show vibe to it, even though Joe Budden's a terrible person. And Rory had some old tweets that were kind of racist, and they got caught, and I'm sure Joe Budden will use that for content. Michelle Obama says that America...
Remember what it feels like to be a little kid?
No, I know. That was a pop-up. Michelle Obama says America is now ready for a female president. I think we have one right now. People are like, well, what if a president's on the period? That means they'll be super focused because let's be honest here. our president's on a period every day. If you just look at him, you can notice. All right, here we go.
Do you think that impacts the room that we've made for a woman to be president?
Well, as we saw in this past election, sadly, we ain't ready.
Oh, shut up! She was a terrible example! She was a side chick that banged Willie Brown, the mayor of San Francisco. And she was also a terrible prosecutor. That dumb broad is who you want to have as the first president as a female? Hillary would have been better.
That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all
I don't want to. I'll listen to it, but
are lying. You're not ready for a woman.
No, it was the fact that she did a terrible campaign and never had the popular vote and got these spots because Biden thought his old ass could go again.
You are not.
It was against democracy.
So don't waste my time.
I won't waste your time, honey. You know, while you're doing these stupid little shows, Obama's cheating on you. And there was an incident with Baltimore police, cops being dirty. No way. I guess Sam Smith, the singer, got liposuction at age 13. Explains a lot. Bobby Light says that nothing is going to happen to Trump with the Epstein files because he's been impeached before and it did nothing. Let me see here. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. I'm seeing what else I got here. An Illinois chiropractor accused, I don't even want to say it out loud, so we'll have this do it.
A chiropractor is accused of secretly recording over 100 of his patients inside his office, many of them
what a loser! This is in Illinois.
Undressing. Investigators claim he recorded mostly women and even children. And the question for them now, are there more victims?
Probably. I would assume. Think it'd be safe to say.
NBC5's JC Navarrete on the story live in Batavia with the investigation.
Making Chicago look good, you pedophile.
JC.
Stefan, good evening. Disturbing is the perfect way to put it. Just an awful story here to really be reporting on. And officials are pulling out the call here, asking for anybody that thinks they may have been a victim to come forward. Now, it turns out officials tell me these recordings could date back as far as 10 years ago.
That is.
This is an individual who
looks like a sociopath.
Is attempting to hide his actions.
An unsettling secret allegedly hidden inside the walls of a Batavia chiropractor's office. The man at the center of the investigation, 43-year-old David Hansen, accused of secretly recording patients as they undress.
I didn't hear about that. You know my rule about pedophiles. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Elon Musk's dad says that America will be doomed if white becomes the minority. Are we really going to listen to the dude who touched his kids?
Concern at the moment, and why I think South Africa is a big talking point in the US right now.
Why do you care? Go back to South Africa.
Is America in the next 20 years will become, for the first time in its history, a minority white country.
Well, that will be a very, very bad thing to happen.
Well, I think the one thing is people in my generation are having less kids, and all the immigrants are moving here.
You want to see the U.S. go down?
All right, damn. You want to see the U.S. go down? I used to go down places I shouldn't have because I'm a pedophile. Ray J countersues Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner's defamation case, claiming they lied about sex tape leak and paid him $6 million. God, Ray J's like that dude. It's like he peaked literally when he was banging it. So he's like obsessed with them because he literally has nothing else. I'm a my God, Thursday Night Football was absolutely, positively trash. It was the New England Patriots with Drake May. Now at 9-2, beating the Jets that are 2-8, 27-14. And I think they're all set for a first round loss in the playoffs. Why? Because Mike Vrabel's their coach. Oh, we got some interesting games coming up. What is it? Going to be week 11, man? God, time's flying. We got Commanders and Dolphins, Packers and Giants, Panthers and Falcons, Texans and Titans, Bears and Vikings, Buccaneers and Bills. You get the point. Oh, yeah! Before we get to NFL news, let's let the music play out. Oh, sure. I got it.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Cardi B is making her first public appearance since giving birth to her baby boy with Stefon Diggs. On November 13th, the rapper announced she welcomed her fourth baby into the world. On Instagram, she writes, "My life has always been a combination of different chapters and different seasons. My last chapter was the beginning of a new season."
All right, good luck with that. You know he's going to be a deadbeat dad. And then there's this.
And speaking of football, Chicago Bears going back to 1985 for this classic.
Come on.
I hate the 1985 Chicago Bears because that's when they peaked. And every boomer Bears fan lives in the past about it. We're so bad, we know we're good. Blowing your mind like we knew we would. It's so dorky. So yeah, they're making a documentary about the 1985 Bears. My whole life being born in 1993. Everyone's like, oh my God, the 85 Bears, the 85 Bears. That would have been like talking about a team in 1945, from 1945 in 1985. It's 40 years. Get over it. 856-49-HOPPY.
Lady Gaga is opening up about her psychotic break after filming A Star is Born.
She does
Speaking with Rolling Stone.
Shut up. She does seem kind of psychotic. She gives that vibe like she means well.
Singer says on the Joanne World Tour, right after shooting the film, she experienced what she describes as a psychotic break. Gaga tells the outlet, "I did A Star is Born on lithium. There was one day that my sister said to me, I don't see my sister anymore, and I canceled the tour. There was one day I went to the hospital for psychiatric care. I needed to take a break. I couldn't do anything. I completely crashed. It was really scary. There was a time where I didn't think I could get better. I feel
I'm sorry, baby doll.
really lucky to be alive."
Well, I'm glad you fought through it. Because life's hard.
Bobby Bones says he returned his Dancing with the Stars Mirror Ball trophy over a diss from Tom Bergeron.
Oh my God, Bobby Bones did.
The former Dancing with the Stars host apologizes for recently throwing shade at the season 27 winner.
It's definitely a generational little divide. He's a little jealous that Bobby Bones is in his prime. And Tom Bergeron's a little awesome.
Saying his victory was the most surprising moment during his time at the show from 2005 to 2019.
What a douchebag. The most surprising thing is that you had a career after being all the goofy old man thing.
Tom tells Parade in an interview published on November 11th, "The thing that shocked me most was a win, Bobby Bones. That was when I went, Bobby Bones was the first time I was like, ouch."
Shut up, dude. He's more talent than you. Hey, Tom Bergeron, I'm so wacky and goofy. These Bobby Bones does a good radio show and has books and been on TV. You don't even have a job right now.
Gary Turner and Teresa Nist are reuniting for the first time since their very public post-divorce feud.
That's gotta be awkward. I've been at multiple events in the past where my exes were in the same room as me, and it was no good.
The two first met on The Golden Bachelor, getting married in a televised wedding in January of 2024, before announcing their split 3 months later. But the two have had several public feuds, with Gary...
Yeah, we know. We don't need to hear that. It's Saturday. I'm trying to enjoy my weekend a little bit, but I wanted to give you some fresh content. So we're flying through the show.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Hi, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what are you...
No, I just.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, you forgot this.
Wait, what?
There it is. One of the scenes that Blake Lively, that dumb bitch, didn't like in the movie with Baldoni.
Baldoni is accusing Lively of improvising this kiss in this deleted scene of their film It Ends With Us.
Okay. Am I defending Blake Lively's original case of that kiss scene? But that scene was, in Blake's defense, a little more gropey than this scene of them in the hospital.
NBC News legal analyst Misty Maris breaks down its relevance.
Wait, what?
The video is critical to Justin Baldoni's case because allegedly she was engaging in the same conduct that she's accusing him of. She's saying that he sexually harassed her by improvising romantic scenes.
Whatever.
Well, this is Blake Lively allegedly improvising the very same type of thing. This is going to be a huge point that Baldoni's team will hammer before the jury.
All right, there you go. God, I've said this multiple times, but the Baldoni stuff felt so unique in January. Now I don't care.
Kate Gosselin is revealing how she budgets for her 8 kids' Christmas gifts.
God, 8 kids, so Colin gets a gift? I don't know.
As the holiday season nears, the Kate Plus 8 star shares how she navigates Christmas
What's she give him, a box of popcorn?
shopping for her and ex John Gosselin's 8 kids. Kate says this in a November 12th TikTok video.
So it's for your 6 kids, not your 8, you dirty rotten broad.
Make me a list. I always tell them to number the list and start with the most important thing, the thing that they want the most at the very top, and go down from there.
A new mom. I can promise you that, honey. I can promise you they can't stand you. Just like I can't stand you. I think you're the absolute worst.
I didn't even know. I didn't even hear it, to tell you the truth.
Nikki Garcia is taking a little crowd taunting in stride. During her appearance on Monday Night Raw on November 10th, fans taunted her over her relationship with ex and fellow WWE superstar John Cena.
God, wrestling fans can be so autistic and losers. Oh my God, he was married to John Cena. So let's make fun of her, even though we never get laid and we smell.
However, she revealed on the November 13th episode of the Nikki and Brie podcast that she actually barely noticed the taunting while she was in the ring.
The hate's so gross. Like, even some of the chants that I got last night, like, it's
okay,
the
I
same.
thought I heard some chants I didn't like when I was watching.
But honestly, I think they got picked up more on TV or I was just too in my moment.
Yeah, you weren't really caring about these losers in the crowd.
That I didn't even know. I didn't even hear it, to tell you the truth.
In the Boston match, Nikki, supported by Stephanie Vaquer,
hell yeah! She's got a rocking body.
Defeated Raquel
Sit on my lap.
Rodriguez. But once Stephanie embraced her victory, Nikki pulled a shocking heel turn and smacked her with the championship belt before leaving the ring. And as she reveled in her villainous twist, the crowd chanted, as they often do, quote, "Cena left you," which is a nod to the couple's split in July 2018.
All right, there you frickin' go. Okay. Let's see what Colbert says about what he thinks his legacy is. That you were a long-winded political comedian.
Pleasure.
Hello.
What an honor to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on the honor tonight.
Thank you very much.
I read your profile in GQ,
I did.
and that you said when it comes to the end of the Late Show, you just hope to land that plane gracefully.
Yeah.
Trust me, you didn't start it off well anyway.
What does that look like to you?
Every day is a turbulent flight. Doing a late night show, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it's a flaming toboggan ride to get the show done every day. So
no, it's a flaming dumpster fire because it's not funny.
People say, "Oh, what are you gonna do next?" Please just let me get the plane on the ground first.
All right, there you go. I can't listen to that. I'm sorry. If you want to hear more of it, look up the video. But he is just such a twat.
Justin Bieber suffers what he calls a gnarly injury amid his Coachella rehearsals.
So gnarly!
The Biebs shared during a Twitch live stream November 13th that he recently suffered a bad fall while riding his electric skateboard. He said on the stream, "My rib hurts so bad. That shit, bro, is hurting me bad. I'm trying to play it cool. This shit is with me." The singer then got into specifics on his injury with viewers, saying, "Chat, I fell on my side on that one wheel and landed on my hip. So even singing, laughing, everything hurts." Despite struggling with the pain, the 31-year-old still powered through his nearly hour-long rehearsal ahead.
There you go. Super Bieber. Saving his career. I don't know. What do we got? All right. I hear.
Billie Eilish is not holding back.
What is?
On Thursday, November 13th, the singer took to her Instagram stories to call out Elon Musk as the Tesla CEO is reportedly approaching trillionaire status.
God, I can't stand him. He's just got bitch slap face. You're a loser! I don't care how much money you have.
The Associated Press reported last week that Musk won a shareholder vote, which could see his stock rise to $1 trillion if he hits certain expectations. The 23-year-old...
What if one of them was showing up for his kids, then he would have no chance? Then he'd be crap out of luck!
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy hour will be right back.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh yeah, here's Nicole Scherzinger and Akon with By My Side.
Nothing. I played this game, but now I'm tired of fronting. Who needs your love and I do? Who needs your touch and your comfort, your caress and I do? Nobody loves me like you. And when I'm needing a fix, nobody do it like you. I gotta fight just to get bored. Take a little me that I could do. I'll do it myself. Think it could get close. I try to stop so I don't lose it. I stay. My everything, I light this fire. Wanna talk about you, wanna be about you. Oh, 'cause I can't live without you. Who needs your love and I do? Who needs your touch and your comfort, your caress and I do? Nobody loves me like you. And when I'm needing a fix, nobody do it like you. I gotta fight just to get bored. Take a little me that I could do. I'll do it myself. Think it could get close.
Dear God, here's my letter. Writing to you 'cause my life has gotten a lot better. It got hard, but I didn't sweat it. 'Cause I know you'll be there for me no matter the weather. I just wanna say thanks for being there for me every day. Even when I got taken away, wanted to get away. You made me stronger to continue to fight. You made me give up the life I had in the streets. It gets rough and I be needing to hold on. Never question that you're the one that I call on. Hey, just wanna show you I appreciate. Thank you for the rest of them, no matter what the fate.
Just to get bored, take a little me that I could do. I'll do it myself. Think it could get close. I try to stop so I don't lose it. I stay. I'm losing it to myself. Sometimes I try to fight just to get bored. Take a little me that I could do. I'll do it myself. Think it could get close.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's get back for this last segment.
And now, back to the Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on a jet, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. Hoppe on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell. Narcissist king with a guild to share. Ryan Hoppe calling it, no filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection. Red hat screaming he's one of us, but he's eating filet while they scrape the crust. Mar-a-Lago party, champagne fountains, while they climbing up debt like scaling mountains. Hoppe breaking the trance. Pull the curtain back, man, he don't dance. Puppeteer strings got the bass hypnotized, but the greed in his grin can't be disguised. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of
It says here that Epstein once called Trump borderline insane and evil beyond belief. When you have Epstein saying that, that's no good. This just in.
Truth on blast, let the whole world know.
There you go. What else do we have here? Megyn Kelly admits Epstein emails don't sound good. Why didn't he just release the files? But he's a dumb pedophile. Here is, what's her name? Bill Gates' ex-wife saying that Jeffrey Epstein was one of the reasons why they got divorced.
Things, but I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein. He was
meetings, that's what it was.
Evil personified. I had nightmares about it afterwards.
Yeah, that poor woman. But hey, Bill Gates, at least you make a good computer.
Melinda French Gates opens up following her and Bill's divorce.
Loser!
And the role Jeffrey Epstein played in their split. The power couple revealed last year that they ended their 27-year marriage.
Any of the questions remaining about what Bill's relationship there was, those are for Bill to answer.
Oh, yeah! You know he ain't doing he ain't doing an interview again.
That's Melinda sitting down with CBS Morning's Gayle King on Thursday, her first wide-ranging interview since the split announcement in May.
Divorce is a painful process, even when it's what both parties want. It still is a very painful, personal decision.
It was.
Aren't you like licking Oprah though, Gayle King?
It wasn't one moment or one specific thing that happened. There just came a point in time where
the poor woman just got cheated on with 14-year-olds.
There was enough there that I realized it just wasn't healthy, and I couldn't trust what we had.
Among those contributing factors, Bill's connection to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The disgraced financier died in jail in 2019 while awaiting trial for sex trafficking charges.
I love when they call him a financier. Like, you're making other financiers look bad. He's a pedophile! Okay?
You know, it was also widely reported that Bill had a friendship or business or...
Hey, Oprah, what about... Or not Oprah. Gayle King, what about Oprah's potential connection to him?
Some kind of contact with Jeffrey Epstein.
It's not one thing. It was many things.
And what was it?
But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no.
All right, they're just doing a thing that news does where they repeat it. Here is Hunter Biden. He has 2 words for Melania Trump's threat to sue him for repeating that she met Trump through Jeffrey Epstein.
Melania's lawyers sent me a letter saying they're going to sue me for $1 billion. My response to that was, please do. In court, I would have the right to, number one, depose the person that's suing me. And
what a dumb broad.
That would be the individual Melania Trump. And I would have the right to subpoena and depose and seek discovery from every single person in their circle that would or potentially have knowledge about the...
You can tell his brain's fried from all the coke.
The genesis of the relationship.
All right, I don't want to listen to that. Let me see here. Here is Jeffrey Epstein. when he was being deposed in 2009, talking about his egg-shaped penis.
Could you please give us your name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Is it true, sir, that you have what's been described as an egg-shaped penis?
I don't know why that makes you laugh so hard.
Form, vague, indefinite, and I'm going to give you the first warning, Mr. Coogan, that these types of questions are not only argumentative, but direct.
Debatable!
In a manner to
I had him in my mouth earlier.
embarrass Mr. Epstein. If you continue with this type of question, I'll adjourn the deposition immediately.
All right. Seems like this whole case has never been serious.
Sir, according to the police department's probable cause affidavit, one witness described your penis as oval-shaped and claimed when erect it was thick towards the bottom but was thin and small towards the head portion.
He's literally small dick energy.
And called it egg-shaped.
Loser!
Those are not my words, I apologize.
All right, there you go.
But as Mr.
Now adjourned.
As Mr. Critton has stated, that this is
Yeah. What a weird country we live in, man. All right, let me do this here. All right. I want to talk about this. I want to get this off my chest. I can't stand Megyn Kelly. I think she makes all women look bad. I think she was probably made fun of on the playground, but she was a loser. And the fact that she's a mom is even scarier after you hear this audio. She said that in some people's opinions, Jeffrey Epstein wasn't a pedophile because they were 15. They weren't 8. Hey, Megan, if that's the case, you should have just, if you had your kids at that time in the past, just let your 14-year-old daughter go to Pedophile Island. Mm-hmm.
As for Epstein, I've said this before, but just as a reminder, I do know somebody very, very close to this case who is...
Is it you? Did you go to Pedophile Island?
In a position to know virtually everything. Not everything, but virtually everything.
You don't know anything. You're a dummy. You're a hack. You say things like this to get reactions from people like me, because deep down, you know, you're a failure of a person and everyone hates you. I've never heard a good Megyn Kelly story.
And this person has told me from the start, years and years ago, that Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile.
They weren't even 18! How are they not a pedophile? How is that not pedophile? So now we're just pimping out 15-year-old girls just because our president did it?
This is this person's view, who was there for a lot of this, but that he was into the barely legal type. Like he liked 15-year-old girls.
That's not good! What has happened to this country? Can you imagine if Obama said this or Biden? Oh, the right would be crucifying him, but you're protecting a president that doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't care. He ran because he didn't want to have prison time for his crimes. And the stupid MAGA. You guys might not be stupid people, but you think Trump cares about you. He wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. Okay?
And I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. I'm just...
No, you are. Because you're a moron.
Just giving you facts.
That's not a fact. That's an opinion. And you're a dumb broad. And you make all women look bad. You hag.
That he wasn't into, like, 8-year-olds.
Oh, so much better. I think the problem is in current day society, 15-year-olds look a lot more grown up. It's bad.
But he liked the very young teen types that could pass for...
Yeah, they're underage. They're kids. You're making me mad.
Even younger than they were, but would look legal to a passerby.
This woman's like, I'm just happy to be on the show. I have no credibility for women, so I'm not defending women.
And that is what I believed, and that was what I reliably was told for many years. And it wasn't until we heard from Pam Bondi that they had tens of thousands of videos of alleged, forgive me, they used to call it kiddie porn. Now they call it child sexual abuse material on his computer that for the first time I thought, oh, no, he was an actual pedophile. I mean,
no, You should have thought he was a pedophile when they were raping girls that were 15. What is wrong with you? Claim to be a woman of God. I'm a moral woman. No, you're a pig. You're a moron. And you say these things because you have no talent.
Only a pedophile gets off on young children.
Yes, a 15-year-old's a child.
Use videos.
Once they go 18, whatever. But that's a child.
She's never clarified it. I don't know whether it's true. I have to be honest. I don't really trust Pam Bondi's word.
She's backtracking now because she knows she's a hag.
On the Epstein matters anymore.
Shut up. Kiss my ass. Dummies. God, that made me mad. All right, I feel like I need to wash my hands after freaking talking about Epstein. It gets me mad. The fact that MAGA is now like protecting their own, it's like, grow up. Washing my hands. Although it sounds like something else that didn't really help me. Content creator Jack Doherty, that Nepo baby loser, was arrested for a controlled substance and weed in Miami. Akon says his wife doesn't deserve a dime in spousal support. And we got Lance Bass from NSYNC talking about what he thinks about NSYNC biopic.
You've got two little munchkins beneath us. Yes. You're traveling with your family. How is it traveling with young kids? I've got two young kids of my own, and it is very challenging. So give me some tips.
You know what? They are actually really good. I don't know why, but they are really great on the plane. I mean, we just spent the whole week with Mickey Mouse, so they're just happy kids.
Oh, where were you?
We did the Disney cruise. Yeah.
Were you performing?
All right, I don't want to listen to this. So pretty much, Lance Bass, if there's a biopic, he wants to have his hand in it. What a weird video. It's supposed to be a headline about Millie Bobby Brown clapping back at a photographer. I'm all worked up from earlier. Here's what I'm going to do. Covering up pedophilia really makes me mad. So, we're going to do one more song. Because I want to put you guys in a good mood. Because that just creeped me out. The fact that we've reached the point where pedophiles are being protected. So we're going to play a banger! And then come back and wrap up the show. Okay, cool.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. Here's Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige. You're welcome.
Turn me up a little bit. When that music comes in, it gets loud.
Swizzy.
Yes. This is a You Heard That New World premiere.
Hands up, high up, hands up, hands up, hands up, high up. It'll be very different now. Swizzy. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, high up. I need everybody put your hands up, wave them side to side right quick for me. Slow down, hope you kill it. You would think I was on roids. I've been hitting so long, and I'm a big-headed boy. Nah, we ain't on HGH, though I might pick up some weight when I'm running through your state. Nah, we ain't on the clear, we on the runway, in back-to-back lives. Dismiss no more drama, and Barack Obama rhymes feel honest. I put my life on these tracks, you act like y'all wanna pay me for the
where you get this?
Luckily my therapy is the rap. I just bare my soul, I don't expect nothing back. You all welcome, long as you felt I was gon' get mine. You know where the hell I'm from. diapers. Quick, fast, turn the Big Apple into cider. I do this, I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do this for the lifers. I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do it for the lifers. You welcome. Get your hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up higher.
Only at YouHeardThatNew.com.
You probably never see again somebody so deadly the other pen. Viva Jovito Padino muy bien. Big up to Biggie and Pac, I do it for them. Until I reach Khalik, I do it for him. Do it for those who can't do for self, due to the pen. May these bars reach through your bar. And mine, when Mary sing, it heals your heart. Cause solely stands filled, you are. Love is a battlefield, we all get scars. I put my heart into this. This is much more than marketed music. The reason I gotta market to do this is people going through pain. I'm just walking.
Damn, Loki, where the hell you find this one?
This ain't no marketed music. People going through pain. I'm just talking to do it. Welcome. Everybody get your hands up. Hands up, hands up, higher. Hands up, hands up, hands up, higher. Sounds so beautiful, don't you agree?
If you're traveling for your love, this would all be a dream, and you made our dreams come true. That's why y'all don't need to thank us, cause we do this all for you. Talk to him, Mary. We knew what you were going through. We knew because we were going through. When no one seemed to understand, we were always there to hold you.
Sure, I taught you about watch brands and watch bands. I also said watch the man hopping out of van. I ain't only teach you about Evisu. I taught you how to fish and not let other niggas feed you.
For all of y'all, keeping y'all in hell, just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. You all are welcome, you all are welcome, you all are welcome.
Everybody say M, triple J, triple B, triple H, triple O, triple V, triple M, triple J, triple B, triple H, triple O, triple V. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Mary, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Ho, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Swizzy, knock 'em out the box. Individual, knock 'em out the box. Hey, get it up, ho, get it up, hey, get it up, ho, get it up, hey, to the left, ho, to the right, hey, to the left, ho. Good night, 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 good night. This is a You Heard That New world premiere. Welcome to Happy Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's go.
Here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Go.
Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes.
I got it.
NBA drama, living out the
Whatever.
dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's
You
big
guys
presence, true Hall of Fame.
want to hear what Dirk Nowitzki, Dallas Mavericks legend, thinks about that dumbass Nico Harrison getting fired? Find out. All right. I know.
Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
But before we dive into that, we are going to turn our attention to Dallas, where the Mavericks fired general manager Nico Harrison on Tuesday. Now, Harrison had been under intense scrutiny since he shockingly traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers in February, less than a year after the superstar led the Mavs to an NBA Finals appearance. Now, as Blake alluded to, Dirk, you are a Mavs legend. I know that your phone has been blowing up. Why did this move have to happen?
Well, I think there's just too many distractions, too much going on to keep going this way. This move should have probably happened this summer, honestly.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to like him. Now that Nico's gone, now Derek talks his smack.
I didn't want this negative energy and this black cloud.
Oh, wow.
Over the Cooper Flag era, but here we are now. I just knew, I figured this fan base is a passionate and loyal fan base. I was lucky enough to experience it for 21 years, and I knew they weren't just get over it, as people say, or forget about it. They're extremely passionate, and this trade just made no sense. It made no sense to them, and really there was no explanation for it either.
Loser! You got a dumb face.
You know, you go to the finals the year before. You gave up all these assets to build really the team around Luka with some 6'9" wings that all can switch and guard for him. You had two lob threats with Gafford and Lively, and the team was built around him. You added Clay, which the shooting was a little bit of an issue in the finals against Boston. So you did all this. They started the following season well. Going into Christmas Day game, they were 14-3 out of the last 17 games. So they're just starting to hit their stride, and then Luka gets hurt, and unfortunately that's the last game he's ever played in the Mavs uniform. So it was very sad.
There you go. There's that. And here's something about Luka.
The Lakers are now 2-0 in NBA Cup group stage games, and Luka Doncic, after their win versus...
God, I don't get the NBA Cup. It's just awards get awards.
New Orleans Pelicans was joking around.
That made no sense.
With this reporter saying that he speaks better English than Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves.
Luka, you guys are 9-4, but as a team, I think have shot better than 40% from three just twice. JJ was pretty blunt with us pre-game just about like the overall quality of the road trip, that he felt like physicality had been down, connectivity was down. I have 10 more questions. See you.
That was funny. Charles Barkley said, I realized that underwear was a necessity. I burned all of mine 30 years ago. Now I go commando. Yeah, we know too much about people. So I can't stand Patrick Beverley. I hate the word thug, but I'll try to think of another word. He's just a bad guy. He threw a basketball in a fan's face. He's always getting technicals when he played sports. He's not even that old, but he's out of the league because he's an out-of-control sociopathic loser. And now he's got this big mouth at Barstool Sports. And I'll play you the audio of what he said about Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. But he also got arrested for assault. So here's part one of what he originally said.
Klay Thompson defended his partner Megan Thee Stallion on Instagram after this podcast clip came out with Patrick Beverley and Hoop and Holler and podcast.
Ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay. Like, come on.
He said that?
Yeah.
How many?
Shut up, Jason Williams. He said that. Trying to shout urban, yo. Shut up, white chocolate.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful. Speaking of
God, Barstool Sports jumped the shark.
BBL. Yeah. I'm from West Virginia, man.
I'm from West Virginia, man. Well, then talk like it. You sound like you're from an inner city, a moron.
I've been taught a lot.
by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful.
That's so profound. Bunch of losers.
Powerful it is. So
Most wars are.
It got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is.
Speak proper English. You sound like Just because you're in a room of urban people doesn't mean you have to talk like that. Or maybe you're that much of an idiot.
It is, but that might be what it is.
What it is.
This is what Klay Thompson commented to that clip. He said, referring to my GF as a pussy is so disgusting and disturbing, especially from someone who played in the NBA. How would y'all feel if I referred to your wives in such a way?
I don't think Patrick Beverley would care. He's a loser.
Tagged Patrick Beverley. Do better, fellas.
Well, then this happened with Patrick Beverley. A day later, literally, Patrick Beverley just said all that, and so did Jason Williams. White chocolate. And then this broke.
News, Patrick Beverley's been arrested in Texas for a third-degree felony assault, TMZ Sports has learned. Beverley was taken into custody Friday at the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office in Richmond, Texas. According to jail records, the charge is assault on a family member / household member.
Oh, what a good guy! You're hating on Klay Thompson for missing jump shots and banging out Megan when you're a family beater. Loser! That's what you are, Patrick Beverley. You're a loser!
And pending breathing or circulation. His bail was set at $40,000, which he posted and is expected to be released later today.
You're a failure.
This story is still developing.
I just love that. That is karma! When I saw the headline that Patrick Beverley got arrested, I was like, of course, you're a loser. And you'll always be a loser! 856-49-HOPPY. Let's wrap up with Tampa Bay news.
Yeah. Yo, it's Hoppy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on.
Happy Hot Topic.
We are also following breaking news in Ybor City tonight. Police are investigating a deadly shooting they say started with an argument.
Oh my God, I get road rage every day, but it ain't worth it, dog.
Police are conducting their investigation near East 5th Avenue and North 22nd Street. That's not far from the Columbia restaurant in Ybor City. News Channel 8's Ryan Arbogast is live at the scene tonight, has the very latest. Ryan.
I say this every time. The local news needs to work on this 5-second delay.
Jen, the Tampa Police Department is calling this a roadway dispute. Some sort of argument between two men that ended with one man being shot and killed somewhere near this location, and the shooter claimed...
I know exactly where that is in Ybor. I've walked around drunk there.
Self-defense.
But that's what you do in Ybor. You get drunk and fear for your life.
Now, we are standing in the parking lot of the Columbia restaurant in Ybor City, right on the caution tape, where you can see forensics investigators are now marking all the evidence. The police presence has gone down significantly.
All right, there you go. I think the police presence should always be there.
Want to turn now to shocking moments in a Sarasota courtroom after a jury found a man guilty of murdering his adoptive parents. Dima Tower.
Can you imagine you are just trying to maybe you couldn't have kids or something, and you're just trying to have a kid, and then your kid murders you? You'll always be a loser.
Admitted to stabbing Robbie and Jennifer Tower to death in 2023. Just a few years after they adopted him from Ukraine.
You're a failure, and you'll always be a loser. I think I've broken the record for saying loser today. There's a lot of losers out there.
He says he was, quote, temporarily insane, and today...
Oh, no, you're not insane anymore. You're cured of it. Shut the fuck up.
Today, he directed his anger at their family. And
what a sociopathic loser! That was deserving of it.
Judge.
You seem to be...
Why do we get courtroom footage of this, but not Diddy?
evil spirit, an evil person.
Evil spirit because you're talking foolish.
You're a fool.
Doesn't seem to have any
remorse, feelings.
I'm full of remorse.
Can you imagine being his lawyer? God.
Not showing it.
It took the jury just under 2 hours to reach a verdict.
The defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree as charged.
There you go.
And they wasted no time heading into the penalty phase minutes later. Friends and family members gave impact statements, some addressing Dima for the first time.
At the beginning of this trial, we were told and we heard that the defendant say that this was all an act of rage. By saying so, he may feel that this helps to alleviate his responsibility in some way, but it doesn't.
You were a nobody from nowhere, but two amazing people from somewhere came to save you. What you did by repaying them, by cowardly killing them because you don't like rules, authority,
loser,
or you can't handle consequences.
During the trial, Dima repeatedly pointed to his harsh childhood in Ukraine.
Oh, poor me! My dad was a dick to me and I didn't kill him, cancer dead.
And blamed Robbie and Jennifer for not raising him right.
Oh, fuck you, you pussy.
The judge gave Dima a chance to apologize, but then quickly removed him from the stand after he put the blame on Robbie and Jennifer's parents.
What I have to say is our feelings.
I got autism.
Block out our intellect, so.
Oh, you moron. Burn in hell.
St. Pete shoppers were on edge tonight after a woman found a sexually explicit note on her car after shopping at a popular store on 34th Street North. She made a video about that note that's now gone viral. As 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Miranda Parnell found out, this may not be the first time this has happened to someone in that area.
That's right, Dave. This is a story that really just makes your skin crawl.
Oh, yeah, it does.
In that TikTok, a St. Pete woman says she came out of the Goodwill on 34th and found that sexually explicit note on her vehicle.
What did it say? Finish on my face?
As we scrolled through the comments on this video, we found that she wasn't the only person who claimed to have found a similar note in that same area.
This is not a normal note to leave on someone's car.
What does it say?
One Bay Area TikToker is going viral after she opened her car door after shopping and a sexually explicit note fell out, asking her to meet up if interested.
It's not that dirty. I mean, it's not cool. But it wasn't like, hey, can I go to the back door?
She read that note on her TikTok.
I don't want to listen to this. Whee! I wish people wouldn't. Never mind.
Almost all patched up right here, except for that spot right there. Repairs at Tropicana Fields Dome almost in the final stage.
Boy, it's a beautiful view out there tonight.
No, it's not a beautiful view. Looking at it's like looking at a factory in Cleveland. Stop lying, Tampa. The Trop is a dump. And St. Pete Mayor wants to extend the lease agreement.
Isn't it? Yeah, it comes as the Tampa Bay Rays confirmed they're going to be playing there during the upcoming regular season. You can see crews working to install what appears to be...
Why didn't they start a year and a half ago?
The final panel. Repairs are costing the city nearly $60 million.
Oh, that's good. Oh, the everyday, hardworking average shows that got screwed. But hey, a baseball team that has the money has to use the city. Do you see the problem with that?
10 Tampa Bay News reporter Miguel Octavio joining us live from the Trop tonight.
I hate this area at times, man. The Rays don't care about us.
And Miguel, the mayor says he is open to keeping that team there a little longer than agreed upon.
Oh, good. What about the people that are having high water bills? And the fact that your whole team is in bed with Duke Energy? What about looking into those things? Not a baseball team that sucks.
Yeah, the mayor also added that after repairs, the stadium could be strong enough that the team could be here for another decade. For some
for all 12,000 people to go.
Living and working here, they say that is necessary.
I hope they're able to stay here as long as possible.
One final piece of the puzzle. But the bigger picture of where the Rays call home is far from complete.
Really hope they stay in the area.
I believe we have everything they want.
Well, here's Fergs. I'm not going to hate on Fergs. We need Fergs.
Right here.
For Ferg's bar owner Mark Ferguson, that answer is here.
We are a major league city because of the Tampa Bay Rays.
We're a major bar city. The first day you would think everybody cares about the Rays. After that, no one cares.
And we depend on them in the summer when it's slower.
He says business was down 30% alone during the season.
That's not good.
Without the Rays here, their promise to return for the 2026 season and progress at the Trop, welcome news.
It looks really bad. I'd say it makes me feel pretty good that they're getting things done.
I love when they interview the everyday average Joe that doesn't know much about it. Like, oh yeah, it seems pretty good. Not knowing that the money they're using on the baseball team could go to other things.
Mayor Ken Welch appears open to extending the city's agreement with the Rays. Its new CEO remains tight-lipped about the future.
Of course he does. This is the Rays' plan. But I know info. It might be a little outdated. They have nowhere else to go. That's why they're staying here. Where are they going to go? Tampa? Oh, yeah. Oh, the offers. Tampa.
We're doing feasibility analysis on a lot of sites throughout the region. And
no, you're not. Maybe in the region of other places, but Tampa, but you're not. Because Tampa doesn't want you.
Now we're focused on getting ready for opening day.
For council member Richie Floyd, though,
this frickin' douchebag.
The future of the area isn't a game for the city's residents.
I'll entertain whatever gets put in front of me, but this has to be an agreement that...
Well, maybe he's not such a douchebag, but still, he sides with Duke Energy, so... do you notice a problem? That the politicians are screwing us?
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
TikTok, toxic juke playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, I'm coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's
gone. You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.